Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the Uconn Huskies. As we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Uconn Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Uconn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Temple's offense will get the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Grab near the marker. It's Duff. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. They hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the Owls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he added the extra point.
7, Uconn, 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense will have its first possession of the game. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Trying play action. Got his man quickly. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about Uconn. Good pickup on the recruiting trail. Last week, 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Wagner. Oh, they're after him. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught near the sticks, it's Duff. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. With the run on first and goal. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the Swamp. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a man, it's Wagner. Pocket breaking down. Working that left side now. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. On the sweet spin, and he's free. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Give to the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go right back to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
grab near the marker. It's Dennis. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's small.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Owls headed quickly to the line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Uconn offense goes back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and...
Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Wagner. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And the returner is stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's small. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Temple lining up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. From the gun, running back on the move. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield, it's Wagner. Here's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Richardson. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pulls it in. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Uconn going back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Turns it loose. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Uconn. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Oh, man, you've got to love this execution if you're an offensive play caller. Watch the QB. He does such a good job buying time, using his eyes. Receiver starts on the right side all the way across the formation. He takes his time, throws a great throw. Receiver makes the catch, does the rest, gets in the end zone for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing.
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
Temple lining up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Uconn offense goes back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Dropping back, it's Wagner. Punts it out of the air. Breaks into the open. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets rid of it. The sure hands, it's Richardson. Spins away from one. He's loose. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. This Uconn offense really has it going. The give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Huskies with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Absolutely perfect.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Uconn going back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That's the end of the period, and Uconn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Breaks the tackle. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Temple.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They're working that left side. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duff. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Offensive linemen are offensive linemen for a reason. They're not as fast as those guys on the edge. And you can see that defensive end came screaming off the edge, got to the quarterback before that O-lineman could do anything about it. Nice job of that defensive end. Scoop them sacks, baby.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. On the run, deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. catch in the middle. It's Dennis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked off to stop the threat. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Just feeds the running back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is in the air. Oh, what a move to get open. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Makes the catch. It's Cook. And he'll be brought down. Temple lines up quickly.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Dennis.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Dennis. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
At the 23. And first down for the offense.
They just keep firing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
He makes a catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They turn to the passing game on third and short. He's got him. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a touchdown. Owls! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up to add another. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's loose. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they come to the line on second down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Looking to throw, it's Wagner. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Uconn will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll try to power it in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Man, that was exhilarating. Incredible game from start to finish. And I mean the very finish.
And you have to dial in at those moments, right? It's easier said than done. Oh, I'm going to call this. But in the clutch, when you need it the most, you've got to put possessions together. You've got to get in the end zone to come through. This offense has got to be jacked.
Looking back on it, too, was there ever any